What has conversations been like with you, Jimmy, and your front office about your career, about where you're going, about what the team's trying to do, and also about them drafting a guy like Trey Lance?
Well, the communication has been good. There really hasn't been anything unsaid. Everything's been put on the table, and it's kind of one of those situations. I'm just happy to have the opportunity to play football. At the end of the day, that's what I'm here for. That's what I signed up for. And as long as I have the opportunity to go out there, win some games, and play good football, I mean, that's all you could ask for at the end of the day. It's like these guys signing their national signing day today for the electricians, the plumbers, the HVAC. All you really need is an opportunity. I mean, if you get an opportunity, you got to take advantage of it, and that's what I'm trying to do.
It's like an apprenticeship, on that level, right? You come in as somebody in the trades. You're learning from an expert. You're learning from somebody that has been doing it, like your dad, 40 years. You are now the veteran. There was a time where you were the guy, the younger guy, and you had Tom Brady in the room. You're going to now be the veteran with a young guy in the room. Is there anything from that experience you had with Brady that you would use in this, whether you would do it the same or maybe even do it differently?
Yeah, me and my dad. I mean, we were actually talking about this the other day. Just it's kind of coming full circle. You go through this NFL career, and you start as a young guy, come in. Tom kind of showed me the ropes. The competition between us was awesome. Really made me grow as a rookie and a young player. And so that's kind of what me and Trey we'll mold our relationship into that, but it'll happen naturally. Just it's one of those things you can't force anything. Just let it come as it may.
Jimmy, have you reached out at all to any of, I guess, veteran quarterbacks that's been in very similar situations? Although you were behind Tom, now you're in front of Trey. When you think about guys like Tony Romo, who went to Eastern Illinois as well, now all of a sudden he has to give way to Dak Prescott, or even Alex Smith giving way to Patrick Mahomes. Have you had any conversations with anybody as to how to deal with it and handle the situation, or did you just learn from Tom Brady?
I try to use my own personal experiences and just what I went through, what helped me, what challenged me as a young player. And so, I'm going to try to use those tools that help me and, try to help Trey out. It's hard to come into this league. I know how it was coming from FCS school to the NFL. It's a bit of an adjustment, the speed, whatever you want to call it. It's just different. So whatever I can do to help him, I'll be more than happy.
Jimmy, tell me what's going to be different about this year, because you guys have all the pieces to win the whole damn thing.
Oh yeah, we do. I don't know. There's a good feel in the stadium right now in the locker room. We've been in there a little bit doing this phase one. It's not officially official, voluntary stuff right now, but it's been really good. Being around the guys again. I don't know. We have the pieces. We just got to put it all together now.
Tony, being a dad myself, and I can't help but think you being a pops and sitting there in the Super Bowl and watching your son nearly complete a game-winning touchdown 15 months ago, had he hit that, do you think at all, have you thought at all how things would be different right now, today, opposed to 15 months ago?
I really never stop and think about it like that. It's not one play that'll make or break a game. So we could hang our hat on that one play and say, what if? But I know of a few other plays that if we would have hit this one or broke up this pass, it would have been a different game altogether too. So I would say I don't hang anything on that one play, and I really don't think about it like that.
Yeah, I relate to that, Tony. As a father, my son plays hockey, and we have those car conversations I'm sure you and Jimmy had as he was growing up over the years. But how does that dynamic still happen? If both of you can certainly answer it, and your facial expressions will probably tell the better story. But, is it after games? Do you still have those in the car conversations?
Well, we drive separate. Jimmy will drive home by himself or with his brothers. But once we get back to the house, there's a few things said here and there. I think it's just a fatherly way of being. And if I didn't say anything, he probably would find it odd.
Yeah,
Jimmy,
no doubt. If we didn't have those conversations, I would know I either really played bad or something was up.
I didn't care anymore.
So when something go wrong at the house, Jimmy, Do you call an electrician or do you fix it yourself?
Oh, that's a setup question, Jimmy. Don't let him set you up, Jay.
Wait, what did he say?
I know right here.
So you're not climbing up on the ladder, twisting the light bulb out and replacing it, huh?
My dad's taught me a couple things. Electrician wasn't one of them specifically, but
That's actually what I was going to ask. It would be that I'd wonder if it would be a breach of contract if you were doing some amateur wiring in your house, and you've seen these baseball injuries where somebody's cutting fruit and he cuts his finger, he can't pitch. I was wondering, if you ever would venture like, oh, this switch isn't working, I can handle this, right? Unscrew it, take it off, or do you just call Dad and have him take care of it?
yeah, he usually takes care of it. If not, he'll walk me through it for sure. But yeah, he's taught me a lot of things. Electrician just. It wasn't in my writing for me, but I definitely got his right arm, that's for sure.
He has enough things on his plate.
Yeah, if I was Kyle Shanahan, the first thing I would say is call an electrician.
Yeah.
Do not mess with it at all.
There's no need. There's no need
Keep
for that.
the hand safe, Jimmy.
Yes. But Jimmy, I am curious though. You were, a year and a half ago in the Super Bowl, and now your team drafts a quarterback. You can certainly say all the right things, and you're going to do all the right things because you're that type of guy. But don't you feel a certain way, though, to think like, wait a minute, I'm not that old. Like, do we really need a quarterback? Does that enter your mind? And maybe even you come into training camp with a little chip on your shoulder, like, no, this is my job.
Well, the chip will always be there. That hasn't gone away at all. Since I got in the league, I've had that. I think it kind of comes from just the way you were raised and everything like that. My dad was an electrician, blue collar guy, and I think it kind of just rubs off onto you. And so, it's kind of the way the league's going nowadays. Everyone's drafting young, wants to get the developmental guy and things like that. And so, I kind of know what it is. I've been on both sides of it now, but at the end of the day, like I said earlier, all you can really ask for is the opportunity. And once you get that, you got to take advantage of it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.